welcome to Executive Roundtable number 174.
Every business journey is a journey of resilience. It's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you actually get back up again and keep moving forward.
Managing Director of Allen Tow Bars, Penni Donato.
So, just a random question. Can anyone tell me how many steps they think it is to cross Richmond Road? Just yell it out. Dad's mental health takes a dive. He has a nervous breakdown. So I quit my job and take on the GM role at Allen Tow Bars. Culture shock. That's the only words I have to describe what I walk into. It's blokey, and not in a good way. The language is choice. It's hostile, they're aggressive. And the reason I know it's 42 steps across Richmond Road. That's where the ladies' loo is, the public facilities at the Rex. And to be honest, some days are an emotional disaster. And I remember saying to my older sister, I feel cursed to have been left this business. What parent does this to their children? We implemented systems. We turned a manual business into a computerised one. We promote an inclusive workplace and we focus on well-being. We talk about mental health and issues like that. We had a challenge to deal with in 2018. Sam, sister number 2, and a terminal cancer diagnosis. It forces us to have tough conversations. We learnt to sell the sizzle, not the sausage. We learned that tow bars let you do fun stuff. Caravanning, boating, family holidays. We also do some advertising with the likes of South Aussie with Cozzy. It's been a long but really rewarding journey. Work's actually not a bad place to go to anymore. The business is a pretty cool gift after all. This is the ladies. It's 10 steps from my office. Not such a long journey anymore.
I thought Penni's speech was extremely inspiring, especially being a female in the industry, and the stories she told were very specific to what I've been through myself.
I've had one of those catastrophic failures, and now I'm actually using the people in the Executive Roundtable from their perspectives to help me rebuild a better version of what I had before. It's the same product, but it's now being done in a totally different way.
Sometimes when people speak, they leave out all of the interesting information that makes us all human. So Penni being so honest about the hardships that she has undergone was truly inspiring.
The number one benefit is learning from other people's mistakes and also learning from their successes. It's a bit like having your own casual board of directors. The conversations are brutally honest, and the feedback is equally as brutal, and the number of friends, not only contacts but friends that I've got, that's fantastic.
She gives some very positive messages that I'll be taking back to our management team, and we have our first female apprentice, so I think that she would definitely take away some messages from this.
Peter Rowland.
We're exporting to 42 countries around the world, all from tonsilling. The thing I'm actually most proud about in MicroX is the culture, because the culture will drive the behaviours and the behaviours will drive the performance. And we have a culture where we stop and listen. And that empowers people at every level of the organisation.
Both the presentations were wonderful, really insightful. What resonated for me is that challenge to change a culture. It's certainly one of the most challenging things to get right. You get that right culture, you're on your way.
We had a speaker going back a bit over a year ago speak on succession planning in business, particularly in relation to founders of companies. That resulted in me approaching the founder of our franchise group and ultimately buying the business. So that was a game changer for me.
Very generous of spirit, very willing to share their stories and ideas. They're very interested in everybody else. It's very authentic.
I've been with the Executive Roundtable for a number of years now, and it's just a fantastic group of people, and the whole time everyone's just trying to support each other.
You've got your friends and you've got your family, but you don't always want to offload to them the issues that you're having with your business. But having these sort of setups, you can offload knowing that others have experienced it. They're going to help you, but they're not going to take it on board, and it's like a sounding board for you.
I've ended up buying commercial real estate as a result of kicking that around in a group.
It's real support, it's real tangible support. Today I was asking about scheduling systems. We're struggling with something at work at the moment where we haven't got our scheduling system right, and suddenly what was a larger problem has now been shared and some answers are starting to come back.
To just create an environment where you can do blue sky thinking. You know, you can think about just a concept that you would never even consider in your own world, but when you're kicking it around in a group with others that have had different experiences, that's just gold, you know.
It's just supportive, and that's the best thing you can have in a business is others' support.